Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm starting a new series. We're trying to make the best anime possible, and today we're going to be deciding on the setting. Now, this is to make things very clear before we get started. It's only judging these shows by the setting, nothing else. Taking out the premise, the power, all the characters, all the story, everything. So before you get up in arms about any of the placement on this list, it is solely based on the setting, and it is 100% subjective on my part. Obviously, all this is going to be. Anyway, getting right into it. F tier, we got what's it called? The Sword Art Online. Setting is a video game. It's kind of lame. C tier, we've got a couple of places that they're mostly either just like real world places that are like slightly worse, or like real world-esque type places that are slightly worse, or like maybe post-apocalyptic places, kind of like Dr. Stone, that would kind of stink. Oppressive regimes like Darling in the Franxx, Code Geass. I think those kind of, they're interesting for their individual stories, but I don't find them particularly as good as some of these other ones. The B tier is pretty much just the real world, just the regular world. I know there's kind of different, what's it called, spices there. And there's nothing explicitly wrong with that. It just doesn't do the most. You know what I'm saying? It's not the most interesting possible setting. In the A tier, we've got just a couple of really cool settings. A lot of them are kind of like real world, only with like a certain twist. The reason I put Bleach in A tier instead of B tier is because they have like Soul Society, they have Hueco Mundo, so there's different worlds to it. Instead, if it was just setting Katakura Town, it would be a B tier. But I put Record of Ragnarok in A tier. It's pretty cool. It's pretty much set in a Coliseum the whole time. You got Vinland Saga and what's it called, Demon Slayer. They're set in basically what is the real world, but also they're period pieces, kind of. So their setting also has to do with the time period. So that's why I put them in A instead of B tier. Anyway, moving on, getting past all that junk, let's get to S tier. Now these are the ones I'm considering for the best settings. And then we got One Piece and Eden Zero. Now, if you haven't seen Eden Zero, it's made by the creator of Fairy Tail and Rave Master, which I also have in A tier. But if I had to describe the setting of Eden Zero, I would just say One Piece in space. So we have One Piece and One Piece in space for the setting. Now, obviously the world building of One Piece probably far surpasses Eden Zero, just because it's longer. What do you expect? You can't expect it to be on the same level. There's just a lot more to the One Piece world that we've seen. But Eden Zero is in space. It is literally like whole galaxies is the setting. So that brings a really cool dimension to it. But man, it is tough. I think I will go with Eden Zero as the best setting in anime. Just barely. Like the world of One Piece is very interesting, but I think I am going to go with Eden Zero. So, in building this anime, the first thing that we're going to have is the setting of Eden Zero. And then we're going to build off that. We're going to get main character. We're going to get side character cast. We're going to get sensei, rival, villain group, main villain, power system, of course. What else? Premise. We're going to get a love interest, maybe. Maybe we'll get into that if you guys are lucky. If you guys if you're on your best behavior. But yeah, that's where we're starting off the list with. What do you guys think about this tier list? What do you guys think about this new series? Make sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching if you did all the way through. Make sure to check out the links in the description for Coffee Brand Coffee. Get 10% off. etc., etc. You know, have a great rest of your day, you son of a